Can Ian Machado Gary pull off the biggest upset of his career, or will Islam Makhachev prove once again why he's considered one of the best in the world?
We'll see if he can stay on his feet with, obviously if he can stay off the ground, he poses a serious threat to Islam.
Not gonna happen.
Why?
Because I'm too good. I'm just too good. I feel like I've been put on this earth to fight, and there's just a divine guidance that when I get in that octagon, everything just goes my way.
Looks very bad in this interview. Better for him training more and do less interview, It's look like somebody in the house control him and tell him what to say in the interview, He look very bad in the interview.
Islam Makhachev has never been known for making bold promises. Instead, he lets his performances inside the octagon speak for themselves. On the other side stands Ian Machado Gary, a fighter who never hides his confidence. Now, at UFC 330, both men have the opportunity to prove themselves when they compete for the same championship with everything on the line.
From the first time when I'm taking him down, I have chance to finish him because I saw his ground game. It's not so good, He have good strikings, long reach, long arm. He control the distance, always go back. But I see when I take him down, it's gonna be.
Ian Machado Gary has built a reputation for believing in himself through every stage of his career. Before reaching the UFC, he overcame personal challenges and worked hard to pursue his dream of becoming a world-class fighter. Gary often speaks confidently about his future, but he now faces one of the toughest tests of his career. Across the cage will be Islam Makhachev, a champion who has consistently defeated elite opponents and remains focused on extending his reign.
You see when you look ahead to Makhachev?
Being held down for 25 minutes and just having a boring fight. He's a phenomenal wrestler, a phenomenal grappler. And if you allow him the ability to stay on top and utilize his grappling and his wrestling, he can suffocate you and just lie on you like a weighted blanket, and you just find it so hard to move. And I'm like, that's not fun for anyone. It's not fun for me. It shouldn't be fun for him. And it's definitely not fun for anyone watching. So I feel like, and he did that, he did exactly that to win the world title fight. And I feel like that's the worst case scenario, because the best in the world lose fights by getting knocked out or getting submitted. In this sport, in MMA, winning and losing isn't like boxing. It's a very recency bias sport. They love you, they hate you, you win, you lose. Oh, he won again. We all love him again. We've forgotten about the loss. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I feel like far too many fighters focus on not losing as opposed to winning. Like, just focus on winning. That's all you need to do. If I go out there in that fight and he outskilled me and he's better than me, but I fought him as hard as I could, I can leave that octagon proud that I did everything I possibly could to win that fight. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Why?
Because I'm too good. I'm just too good. I feel like I've been put on this earth to fight, and there's just a divine guide.
Even UFC President Dana White has acknowledged that this matchup is far from predictable. One of the biggest talking points is Gary's proven takedown defense, which has played a key role throughout his career. If he can consistently defend Islam's wrestling and keep the fight standing, it could significantly influence how the contest unfolds on fight night.
Let's do that fighter exit though, and he's fine with it.
Yeah, seriously, fucking way better this time. Keep calm and wallop me.
Pretty big deal. It's cool, but I try. It doesn't mean anything to me. For me, it's always a grind. It's train, fight, learn, grow, evolve, fight, do it again.
Ian Machado Gary has recently spent time training alongside members of Conor McGregor's team, creating plenty of discussion among MMA fans. While the additional preparation has attracted attention, the biggest question remains whether those training sessions will be enough to overcome the challenge presented by Islam Makhachev.
Round one.
After seeing Gary working with Conor McGregor's camp, Daniel Cormier shared his thoughts on the matchup. He believes Gary's size, striking ability, and defensive wrestling could make him one of the more challenging opponents Islam has faced, especially if he can successfully keep the fight in striking range.
The toughest matchup there is right now in this division. Being that Gary is so long, he's got great striking, he's proven that he's got good takedown defense. So he has the skill set to compete with Islam Makhachev.
The reunion between Ian Machado Gary and Conor McGregor has sparked strong reactions throughout the MMA community. Many fans believe the partnership could provide valuable experience and confidence as Gary prepares for one of the biggest opportunities of his professional career at UFC 330.
What's interesting about that is Ian Gary completely ingratiated himself to Conor McGregor on entry to the UFC. We hadn't even heard about it really before in the Cage Warriors run. He was falling over himself at the time of his history with Conor. They had 2 sparring sessions and they've seen each other. They had big public moments. It might be the best thing for Irish MMA.
Chael Sonnen also weighed in on the situation, explaining that while training with a high-profile athlete can be beneficial, the outcome of the fight will ultimately depend on what happens inside the octagon. In his opinion, Gary's biggest priorities will be defending takedowns and maintaining his pace over all 5 rounds if he hopes to challenge the champion successfully.
Is an interest in seeing Islam lose. For anybody that's got an incredible record and has seemingly been bulletproof. There is one interesting thing, which is to see somebody that can get through. That can get a bullet through that shield. Is Ian the guy? Well, if Ian is the guy or whoever is the guy, question 1 is going to be, can you stop the takedown? And question 1B is going to be the cardio. Can you hold up? Ian Gary held up. He held up against Rachmanov. I got to give him credit for that. This is off the top of my head, but wasn't Ian Gary's fight with Protas? Wasn't that?
Ian Machado Gary has openly stated that facing Islam Makhachev requires him to perform at his absolute best. With that mindset, training alongside Conor McGregor's team represents another step in his preparation as he gets ready to challenge one of the sport's top pound-for-pound fighters.
The best is to beat the best. There is nobody else I would want to beat to prove that I'm the champion of the world. There is nobody else I'm more excited to fight and test myself against than this dominance in Islam Makhachev. He's earned that title as the pound-for-pound champion, the pound-for-pound number 1 on the planet right now. That's the guy I want to take out. To me, to make sure that it's undeniable, when I beat him, I'm the best welterweight on the planet. And arguably the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter.
Conor McGregor has expressed confidence in Ian Machado Gary's future, saying he believes the Irish contender still has tremendous potential. His message has been simple: continue improving, stay confident, and embrace the biggest challenge of your career with complete belief in your abilities.